Thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. Today I'll be making churros on the Cajun rocket pot. Let's get going. All right, now for those of you who may not know, a churro is basically a Mexican donut. They become very popular here in the States at fairs, carnivals, amusement parks. Extremely easy to make, as you'll soon see. And the recipe that I'm using is all over the internet. So it's pretty much the go-to recipe for making churros. Now we are going to twist this up just a little bit. I'm going to fry them in beef tallow. And I do have a background story on the beef tallow thing that I'll tell you soon. And we are going to be accompanying my churro with this. This is frog bones, apple, Strawbanero, ghost pepper preserves. And I cannot wait to try this stuff. So let's get going with the actual recipe now. I have here a pan on a medium heat and I'm adding 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So basically what I want to do here is just get everything combined, and I'm going to continue heating this until the edges start to bubble. All right, as you can see, it's starting to bubble around the edges here. I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to dump that in all at once. And then I'm going to start stirring this briskly, and I'm going to continue stirring until there are no lumps here. All right, so this is what we're looking for. Basically, it turns into a big, kind of a soft dough ball. What I'm going to do now is pull it from the heat, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, as you can see, I've transferred the dough into a bowl. I have here 4 eggs. We're going to add the eggs one at a time. We may end up having to add 1 additional egg, but we're going to mix these up thoroughly with each egg. You know, let me put this into a bigger bowl. This is just a little too small. Much better. Need a little bit more breathing room here. All right, looking good. Has a really nice sheen to it, and it's nice and smooth. The next step will be to transfer this into a piping bag. Now I have a fairly large star pattern on here. I'm just going to use this drinking cup as kind of a helping hand here, and we'll get this dough into the piping bag. All right, so it's full. As you can see, it's very full. If you could find a bigger bag, this is the only one I had access to, but it's making a nice looking churro there. All right, I have the oil heated up to 350 outside. I'll meet you out on the patio. We'll get these things rocking. Okay, the rocket pot is rocking. Again, beef tallow, 350 degrees. So that background story is I went to this big event. It was hosted by World Beef. One of the chefs was cooking donuts in this beef tallow. It just adds an incredible richness. Anyway, before I left, she actually gave me like this 60-pound block of this stuff, and I've been having a lot of fun using it. Anyway, so I have the piping bag all ready to go, and I'm going to make about, I don't know, 5 to 6 inch churros, and I have my poultry shears here, and I'm going to use that to cut the dough. We're looking for that just nice golden brown. All right, looking good. I'm going to go ahead and transfer these onto a paper towel to just drain for a little bit. We don't want to let them cool off too much because while they're still warm, I'm going to place them in some cinnamon sugar. All right, and like I said, nice little bath in cinnamon sugar while they're still nice and warm. All right, so we're all done. I have some plated up to try out. And this batch of dough made about 16 or so churros. So what I have here is some chocolate syrup, and some of that apple Strawbanero from Frogbone. I think it's going to be a really good complement to the chocolate and the sweetness of this. Let's give it a shot. Now, one thing I noticed is these are a lot lighter than the variety you'd get at, your local fair or what have you. Very happy with the churros. Very light, a lot lighter again than those fair varieties. That preserves that Frogbone put out, some killer stuff. I was a little bit concerned when I saw the words ghost pepper on there combined with habanero, but it's actually a very light, nice, pleasant burn at the back of the throat. It kind of hits you late. You get that strawberry and the apple right off the bat and then kind of surprises you at the end. Anyway, very happy with this cook. Guys, I hope you try it out. Check out Frogbone, check out Cajun Rocket Pots, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers. I don't have anything to drink.